In this video, I'm going to talk about the commutative property of both addition and subtraction, and I will also talk about the commutative property of multiplication. Let's say you have a stack right here of 6 apples, and you have another stack over here of 6 apples. Well, if you add 1 apple to each stack, both stacks are going to be 7. That's what they mean by the commutative property of addition. Now, what about subtraction? Well, if you were to take 1 apple away from this and 1 apple away from that, you would have 5 apples over here and 5 apples over here, which would be exactly the same amount. Now, if you were to add double the amount of apples here and here, let's say we piled 6 more apples here and 6 more apples here, which would be actually double the amount between this one and this one, you would have 12 apples on this side and 12 apples on that side, which again would be the commutative property of multiplication. As long as you are adding, subtracting, or multiplying the same amount to both sides of an equation, which, believe it or not, this is an equation. You got a 6 here, you got a 6 here, so there's both sides are 6 on this equation, which that equal sign shows an equation. As long as you are adding, subtracting, or multiplying the same amount to both sides of an equation, the equation will remain equal. It's just like weight scales. If you put the same amount of weight on one side of the scale as you do the other side, it will remain balanced as long as it started out balanced in the first place. So, in other words, you had 5 pounds of hamburger on one side of the scales, another 5 pounds of hamburger on another side of the scales, and you added another pound to both sides, it'd remain equal. Alright? Same way as if you took a pound away, or if you multiplied how much weight you put on each side of the scale. It'd still remain equal. So now you know the commutative property of addition, subtraction, and multiplication. If you have any questions, just leave a comment right below. And I will talk about more mathematical terms and computer terms in a future video. So stay tuned.